Welcome on back, everyone. We are having a track mode today, this great Sunday afternoon. If you're interested in showcasing anything here on the channel in the future, you can see that we don't have anything planned for Thursday and Sunday. That's coming soon. But if you would like to see your name and your game or whatever you're doing up on this list, use !attract mode in the chat so you can get a link to submit any of your showcases over to us. You can show us your Animal Crossing town. You can bake a pie. You can make some music. Do you want to show off a game that you're making? Do you want to show us your game dev skills? Like, submit anything. We'll take it. We'd love to have you on the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you're just now tuning in, we are Lady Arcaders. We are an all-women's gaming collective, and we run weekly showcases and the occasional charity event. And we strive to uplift and encourage women in their gaming endeavors by cultivating a supportive environment in which to showcase their talents. And speaking of showcasing talents, up next, we have Little Nightmares 2 with enbyzee. Very excited to see that, so let's go on over.
Hello everybody, my name is enbyzee and I'm going to be showing you the Little Nightmares 2 speedrun. Hopefully everything goes well. There's a new skip that was just found recently, within the past 2 weeks or so, that has taken 3 minutes off of the overall time of the game, so hopefully I will be landing that. But with me I have...
Hello, I just was on the stream, but I'm Varin, and I'm going to be softly commentating. I'm mostly going to be asking questions and pointing out how cute this game is.
Yes. Much appreciated for having you here. And we're going to get started. The time will start as soon as this hallway disappears. This game is incredibly wild as far as speedruns go. It has just dozens upon dozens upon dozens of skips and glitches and tricks. It's never ending. You don't really get to take a breath during this game, to be honest.
Who needs to breathe? We gotta go fast.
Yeah,
no breathing allowed.
Just gotta go fast.
Also, you can't breathe all these dust particles in the air. I don't think that's very safe or legal.
Yeah. True. Here's the first skip. It saves about 0.1 seconds. If we mash the jump button, we actually shoot out of the TV just a tiny, tiny bit further. And now you're going to see me doing a bunch of double jumps. So I'll do 2 jumps, take a step, 2 jumps, take a step. And that's because if you do 3 jumps in a row, you stumble. But 2 jumps is fine, and jumping is the fastest mode of movement in this game.
I love games where you can just, like, jumping actually propels you forward faster.
Yes.
Because it feels so physically wrong when they don't, but when they do, it's so satisfying.
There are 3 different ways to do this part. I'm going to do it the slowest way, because it's also the safest way, and it only loses about 2 seconds. And then there are 2 different skips for this part. One is grabbing that box, pushing it off, and it will launch you into the air and up onto this next platform. The other one is using the elevation in the background here to jump up and grab the ledge.
I love the sliding in this game too. It looks so slick. It just looks so smooth.
It feels so good. It really does. We're going to have another skip here. Instead of going up and using that rope, we're just going to jump on that log. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to try not to die here. If you miss that ledge, you die. So it's a little scary, but I try to go a little closer to the edge so you just barely bump it. But we'll play it safe.
Definitely don't need to die. That doesn't sound like it saves time. Unless it does save time, then I mean, of course, I guess you should die then. But
not quite, unfortunately. That was a stumble right there.
No death warping strats. Darn.
This one's kind of annoying because you get stuck on this rock when you're trying to go around it. There it is.
Oh, that was slick.
Normally you would make that log fall down, use the log to climb up.
Nah, we don't need tools.
Nah.
Strong, independent children and this creepy is all get up for it.
So we're actually coming up on the first major skip. And this is the brand new skip that saves about 3 minutes. It may take me a couple attempts to get it because it's pretty tight as far as like how to get it. You don't want to do that, actually. You don't want to step on the trap. You want to jump over the trap. That usually terrifies me when I accidentally do that. So now we're coming up on the big skip. I'm going to be pretty quiet for this skip because I have to count 33 seconds. Switch to keyboard. Five. And then I'm going to switch over and hold left instead of right. And we're going to start pause buffering. And hope and pray that we got a good launch. Okay, heard the beach a little bit. And we went too far. So we got a very good launch. For some reason, resetting the checkpoint after you grab that and the board falls gives you an enormous launch, and we're basically launching over the entire level. So during this part, we would normally be going through fighting the hunter and getting through the rest of Chapter 1, but we're attempting to land on the beach right before the end of Chapter 1. Okay, I heard the beach. Ooh, I heard water. I see water. We landed in the water, but we made it far enough.
That was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've seen some stuff. I was trying not to burst out laughing when you were like, I had to count the thing, and then you like got on the board and yeeted yourself, and I was like, like
Yep.
trying not to mess up your
launch.
counting.
And that's the end of Chapter 1.
That's so cool.
And we use a lot of checkpoint abuse in this game, so we'll be restarting checkpoint a lot to get more favorable positioning. But that is by far the biggest skip in the game. It's not the hardest skip. That one is cafeteria, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but I'm going to try. This one's another skip here.
It'll happen.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I believe in you.
This is a weird skip. Normally, you can't kick that TV on the first go-around. You have to swing once and then swing back, and then you kick it. But if you turn and jump at just the right time, you can actually kick it on the first try. And this right here is one of the most fun and interesting looking skips, in my opinion. Whoop.
Wow.
Normally, we would have to go in the background down there. There's a gap. We would have to jump across and have 6 catch us. 6 would normally ride up on that TV. But instead, we decide to take that TV and steal it.
You said you would have 6 catch us, but my brain heard we'll have ketchup, and I was like, strange, but okay, that's fine.
Flashing lights, sorry for anybody that needed the warning. I meant to say that earlier. You have flashing lights during any of these scenes that have a TV. There's, I believe, 3 of them.
Luckily, they don't seem to be too high of a frequency of flash.
Yeah.
So it might just be a little sore in the eyes.
Yeah. During those, you're just inputting either up, down, left, or right to tune the picture, essentially, and make it more clear. And then after 2 times for the first TV or 3 times for the rest of the TVs, you get sucked into the TV and then spat back out.
Also, I believe that you told us earlier before the showcase that there is a random toy that 6 will pick up.
Yes.
And it looks like they put a prediction up in chat. Chat, if you'd like to play along and see which random toy that 6 will pick up when we go to Chapter 3, you can put your channel points towards it.
So 6 can pick up either a monkey, a donkey, or a duck.
Somebody's balling real hard and put 77,000 points towards it, so...
All right!
Good luck to whoever that lucky soul is.
I would say best RNG, Indy with 77k on deck. Best RNG would be donkey, because it actually helps speed you up just a tiny bit. But I don't know if there's actually like a percentage that is higher for any of them. Restart checkpoint here. And we're now in the school, which has one of people's favorite enemies here. First we have to do some synchronized jumping.
Good lord. Facole, stop. Y'all need to get some help. Just put 90,000 on Duck.
Oh my.
These people are big spinners and ballin'. I love how, like, most of the time, your, like, little companion is just kind of, like, watching you do stuff, like, I guess I'm following you, I don't know what's going on, but maybe you know what you're doing.
We also completely skip even getting our companion in the beginning with that launch. Normally you would go into a house and save her. But instead, she just kind of pops up and is like, hey, what's up?
The princess saved herself, you love to hear it. Strong, independent women in this game.
Okay, there's a locker skip coming up. I don't usually get it because I haven't gotten the timing down quite yet, but let's see. Nope, didn't get it. Essentially, if you jump at the right time, you can have your head poking out of the top of the locker, and then instead of rolling out to the left, you roll out to the right. So you skip having to climb over the locker. And now we're coming up on the room where everybody does something different. Every single runner has a different strat for this room. This is my strat, which is to run and hide under this table. If you get hit by that bucket, you die. And my strat seems to work most of the time. And those are the bullies that we'll be dealing with. And they are the reason that the cafeteria skip is the hardest.
I'm still mystified by the fact that, like, there's so many things that should be snatching your hat off of your head, and they're just not.
Yes. Okay, we got a good drop there, and got that bully stuck there, so we're going to grab this key. And And then the teacher's just gonna stand and stare at us because she's really confused as to how we survived that. Normally she'd be chasing us around trying to kill us and eat us, but the game doesn't know what to do at that point because the bullies didn't kill us.
Sometimes I think I'd be stunned if somebody stunted on me too. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna grab this pipe. We get an achievement for killing that bully, but we are not gonna kill the bully. We will let it survive.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Like, stare at you menacingly?
Yep, pretty much. And then this next skip is one that I struggle with. It's a pretty difficult jump across a gap, so we'll see if I can make this. Nope. Oh, I got the grab, but then it let go. So the goal here is to jump across this gap without grabbing or anything, just to clear the gap completely. But it's a really, really tight line that you have to get in order to actually make it. And a really tight jumping window. Oh, I'm embarrassing myself in front of Sai. I see Sai in chat.
Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be alright.
So because I had to catch the ledge, I have to sit here and wait. And we see that this teacher has an abnormally long neck.
Whoa. I need whatever training regiment she's got, because dang, that looks very useful.
We're going to jump this gap instead of using that plank. And we're going into the library, which has a really, really cool skip that's extremely difficult for me to do. But let's see if we can get lucky here. We're going to stay up here. Okay, we got that really quick. And run along the background here, which you can't really see anything because it's really dark. And I think I made it. Yay!
Yo, we love first trying things. Let's go.
Perfect. Restart to checkpoint. Get her over to this side. And then for some reason here, she has some really weird detection. I don't understand it. But as you'll see, we're just going to go running behind her. And she's cool with it. She just keeps going. She doesn't care.
Her neck hurts from all that zipping and zooming, so...
I think you're right.
Not, she didn't want to turn around. She's like, I gotta turn my neck if I'm gonna look behind me. I'm good.
We get a super jump there, because it gives us a little bit of a boost to pull us toward the door handle. And now we finally get a short break from all of the skips. We're going to go play chess.
Yo, I love chess. Did you know that the Chess World Championships just finished yesterday?
I did not.
The only reason I know is because my partner watches chess a lot, and that's literally the only reason I know.
Nice.
I'm sorry, they finished today. They just corrected me, my bad.
Oh, okay. All right.
I thought it was yesterday, my bad. But time's a blur and liberal propaganda, so it's fine.
So the goal here is to checkmate the king. There's actually two solutions. And we are going to do the solution that normally would work, but you wouldn't be able to continue the game because of the positioning of the pieces. You want the rook, which is the castle, to be on the right side so that you can use it to jump up to the table. Instead, we're going to put the rook on the left and the queen on the right, and then we're going to find our own way up instead. So we're going to use this pawn to jump off of it and get up to this table. And there's a dog with diarrhea for you. Don't know why.
That doesn't sound good. Hopefully that dog gets better soon.
Yeah. And now,
Good.
guess what? It's time for Cafeteria, my least favorite skip in the game.
Don't worry, we get nothing but first tries here.
Oh, I hope so. If not, there's a backup strat that's still pretty fun, so it's not the worst.
What are they serving today, though? I'm kind of hungry.
You don't want to eat the food here.
I don't know. I'm
Nope.
not very picky. Well, no, as a lie, I'm very picky, actually.
There are kids peeing in the soup in the background right now.
Oh, yeah, never mind, I'm good. I'm Gucci. Don't need none of that.
Hey, oh, come on! I made it up, but I fell off. So the goal is to get launched using the bully to get up onto that little first area. I'm going to try it one more time. If I don't get it, I'll switch over to the backup strat. But so we got to aggro the bully. We made it up. Jump over this one. So that's the first half of the skip, which is sadly the easier half of the skip. Now the part that I struggle with. Because that happens a lot.
They just like unloaded on that previous part. So
Ooh, I think we might get it here. Oh, nope, I fucked it up.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I screwed
Don't worry,
it up. I apologize.
Everything's still first try, though.
Yeah. So we're going to do the
Nothing but
backup
first try
strat.
here, duty.
But essentially, you would jump 3 times there. I jumped too early on accident. But you would jump 3 times, and on the third jump, the bully would launch you all the way to the end of the hallway.
I need
But
to get
it's
me a window like that.
incredibly difficult. So instead, we're going to disguise ourselves.
Oh my god, he finally took off his hat! Holy moly!
And for some reason, during this part, if you just barely crouch, well, don't stay away from the bullies, if you barely crouch, you go zooming. Let's see if I can get it. There it is.
What in the world?
I don't know why.
Oh, we
But-
take it.
It's so fast that we're going to get to the end of this hallway before the kids that are supposed to get to the end get there. So you're going to see something really weird on the right-hand side of the screen. There's kids there, and then, oh look, they just show up, and then they disappear.
They just unloaded themselves into
Yep.
the nether.
On to
That's
another
so
skip.
wild.
We're going to break this glass jar. We're going to pick this glass jar up and break it. And restart the checkpoint because it broke wrong. Let's try that again. Pick up the glass jar. Pick up the invisible glass jar that drops from the glass jar. And open the door with that.
Yeah. Okay. I totally love getting invisible glass jars when I break my normal glass jars.
We aggro the teacher twice here. And then jump in there, get the checkpoint, and reset. Okay. Aggro her over here. Nope. Come on. Nope, it's gonna have to restart. There's it's a wall jump there. There's a tiny little piece of the edge that sticks out and allows us to jump backwards off of it, but the timing on the jump is kind of difficult. Come on. There it is. I'll probably aggro the teacher, but that's okay, because this bench is a safety bench. We're just gonna chill under here, and then she can't get us. She gets bored after a little bit. And away she goes.
Big fan of the safety bench.
It's my favorite bench in the game, for sure. And we finally get to bully the bullies.
Oh, yeah.
There is a swag strat where you actually let them chase you and you swing the hammer and kill them while they're behind you. But it's a little terrifying, so I will not be doing that.
Understandable. You can't always stunt on them. You gotta give them a little leeway.
Yep. Two more bullies to kill, and then we're going to rescue our friend. Okay. And this was just discovered that if we restart the checkpoint once we regain control, it actually saves us some time. So we've got control, we reset, and we should be out the window now.
Wow, that's wild, actually.
Yep. That was also just found within the last few days.
I assume what the game is thinking is that, like, if for whatever reason you would have to restart from a checkpoint, it would just assume you would already be at the window to leave. So
Yep.
it's just like, oh, we're just gonna arbitrarily set the checkpoint here, and it's not like actually the coordinates of wherever you were standing.
Exactly.
Oh man, I was gonna play that.
Occasionally you can get lucky. We're going to have to jump on this piano 3 times in sync with 6. Occasionally you can get lucky and get a free jump out of it. So you would only have to jump twice instead of 3 times, but we're not sure why that happens. And we haven't been able to replicate it. It's just kind of random. No. Okay, thank you, 6. Can you actually throw me up? Thank you. There we go.
Teamwork, baby.
This bully is very confused. It was just playing with a dead frog, and now it is dead as well. Normally you would wait. Yeah. Normally you would wait for the bully to go over to the gate where it's investigating the noise from the piano. But we take it out a little early. Let's see if I can get this skip here. This is another bully launch. Yep, there we go.
Yo, so smooth. 6 has got to find her own way out, though. Sorry.
Yep. 6 would normally kill that bully for you. But we don't give her the chance.
Now that's the good stuff right there. That's a real friend.
Normally, you would have to have 6 throw you up here, but we just climb around the box. And we're coming up on my favorite part of this entire game.
How many pianos does school have? They must have a lot of money.
Too many.
Pianos are not cheap. Okay, let me phrase that. Good pianos are not cheap.
Okay, let's see if I can get this timing right. Oh, nope. I'm gonna have to wait a cycle because I got glitched out on the background there. So, we can run around and move and do everything we want as she's playing the piano, but after a certain amount of time, she will catch you if you're too far in the foreground, or background in this case. So normally we would pull that little bench over, and that's how we would get up, but we use the background to jump up. And here is my favorite part of this entire game.
Whoa, okay. This is a part of a video game of all time. Still waiting on those exercise strats. This looks useful. This will help me clean my air ducts at home, you know? Still going.
And we have escaped the teacher at last.
Don't worry, she'll be working on them next strats and she'll get you next time. She'll have extra links, it'll be alright.
Next time. Now we're gonna run in the rain for a bit. There are two versions of 6 that you can get here. You can get fast 6 and slow 6. I generally don't worry about it. I go for slow 6. But there's a way that if you bonk into a barrier, you can get fast 6, and she'll go across that board much, much faster. For me, I just do the slow 6 and restart a checkpoint, and that brings her forward to us. We start out on this bench. And occasionally you get lucky doing that, and I'm stuck. Can I, please? That's never happened before. I had that moment. I was like
Why
stuck
is it jumping so slow?
in the foreground wall or something? No, my controls are all messed up.
Huh.
It's only letting me go diagonal.
That's strange.
Oh, well, exiting to main menu, we got lucky. The dumpster closed itself. That's what I was trying to say. Normally you would push it into the background to close it, but it closed itself. Six, get out of the way, please. And now, coming up is when we would actually normally learn that this game is a prequel, because we see laying on the ground is 6's raincoat from Little Nightmares 1, and this is where 6 puts it on. But we're not going to watch that. We're going to cheat.
She can get just by herself, I believe in her.
Yeah. Cheat, jump up, open that door on her own, restart the checkpoint to get her to move up this way and skip that cutscene. And we're going to use some trash to jump up onto this dumpster instead of having 6 throw us up. Ideally. Nope, 6 is going to throw us up.
6 is like, just let me do it. I got this.
Come on. The nice thing about this game is all of the skips there are backup strats for. Except for one, which is coming up.
I love how when they go to pull on this thing, they don't even pull on the actual handle. They're just pulling on like the bottom of the thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how did you even get your hands underneath there? You're children. There's no way.
And this is the end of Chapter 2. Now we are on Chapter 3, which is the hospital, and this is where we will find out which toy 6 chooses.
I'm having a lot of anxiety right now waiting for this to happen. Not only did I predict in this, but like there's a lot of money for Duck on the line.
Oh gosh.
Well, I guess it's channel points, but point stands.
Yeah. I switched to
If they
keyboard.
can dig their fingers into metal, I'm scared. This is hard
Yeah.
horror game.
Switch to keyboard for this part because it will randomly and I honestly don't know why, pull you toward the foreground if you're using controller. So you almost always die trying to jump to that bed.
That's strange.
Hi, my kitty is saying hello.
Hello, kitty cat. My cat also tried to say hi earlier, but I have my mic setting so where he doesn't get picked up, so that's unfortunate.
Mine just reached up and poked me like, hey, can you pay attention to me?
Like, hello? What are you doing? Please love me. They're just pulling their fingers in the metal.
Yep. Strong little hands.
I think Algo was right. Maybe it's all that, like, plot armor, I don't know. Give them the strength.
Could be. So for the longest time, I didn't know that running with the flashlight on is the same speed as running with the flashlight off. I thought it was slower to have the flashlight on. So I would just do this part nearly blind because it would be so dark you couldn't see anything. And that was completely unnecessary.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta inadvertently start on and just show off that you can do it without seeing. It's fine.
Yep. Get some grape soda. Let's open this door. Get a nice big leap before the TV slows us down. And I will have to exit the game after this in order for a skip to work. And it's a very important skip.
I think I know why they had so many pianos, because they weren't spending money on, like, air filters for, like, the air.
They saved a lot of money on air filters.
Yeah, but just not having literally any of them. They spent all the money on the pianos instead.
Yep. Alright, here comes the game exit. So we have to have a fresh game that hasn't exited to the main menu yet, which I had up until the point where it made me go diagonal, and I had to continuously go diagonal. Let me share this again. There we go. Great. And we'll see the effects of that in just a moment. But first, we get to find out what Toy 6 picks. It's the time to find out.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Gonna be real, I don't even remember which one I picked. I just know I didn't pick duck. That's all I know.
So, we're gonna grab this bear, and then 6 is gonna make a choice. Duck it is!
Oh, wowzers! That's messed up. That's so messed up. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it. That's messed up. Can't believe it.
So the reason we grabbed this teddy bear is that there is a key inside of it. So we're gonna burn the teddy bear. And hopefully, if I time this right, you'll get to see the teddy bear and watch it disappear and become a key. Nope, I didn't time it right. But tripping on the duck actually makes us get out of this faster, so... Kind of a weird thing.
I think Crime's the only active mod who didn't vote in it, who's the one who's gonna have to pay it out, because I can't do it after doing it. None of us can do it, so oops. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Alright, here comes the skip that saves us from having to do the mannequin section. We run left. This is the really, really difficult skip. Then we run right. Then we exit to main menu. Come back into the game. And... magic! There's a fuse on the ground.
You'll love to see it. Just make things magically appear.
Yeah.
Improv laws don't work here. You just make things appear out of thin air.
Yep. And then we're gonna dupe this fuse, essentially. That arm that was laying back there on the ground, 6 normally destroys it. I'm also going to throw this out of the way, because if I pick the wrong fuse, then it's a pain in the butt to fix. And I definitely did that last time. You should not be able to actually get into this room, but because we have a fuse, we can use that fuse to break the glass and get in. Can I please pick this up? Thank you. Then we're going to run back out here. See, there's the hand getting destroyed by 6, even though 6 didn't actually touch it. And restart to checkpoint. And then magically, 2 fuses!
This is a very video game. Like, this is a very video game of all time.
This was patched out. So current patch, you cannot do this skip, but there is a version of it that you can do. Except it's incredibly difficult and only one person has actually achieved it in a run, so... This is another part that I used to not do with the flashlight. It's much easier with the flashlight. And now we're going to get into a fight with none other than hands.
Yo, catching them hands. Let's go. Big fan.
I'm
Of
going
the
to
hands.
try to get a double hit here. There's one. And then it auto-targeted nowhere, so couldn't get the double hit. Oh, we can hit that hand as soon as it comes out. Kill that one. We're going to try to stay over by the door until this hand comes out. Here we go. Make it jump back and kill it, and we're done. Hands are dead. We're about to meet our newest enemy, the Doctor.
I wonder where he got his degree from. Probably from that school with all the pianos.
Probably. Restart checkpoint here. We're going to strategically jump here twice and hope that we get the Doctor stuck in that room for long enough. Because he's checking different spots where we could be. We're going to try to use the wall here. Let me use the keyboard. Oh, we didn't make it in time. Come on. Come on. No, we didn't get it. You can use that little wall there to jump and hit the button, which is what we're still going to do. But it's a really, really tight jump, There it is. And normally you would slide under this bed. He's probably going to find me. No, I think I'm safe, actually.
You know, he looks like the caterpillar from Bug's Life.
He does. He really does. Are you going to leave?
Yo, scoot along. Come on. Scuttle, scuttle. Out of the way.
Thank you. Thank you. If you're quick enough, you can actually make it all the way over to these drawers and climb all the way up before he can get to you. But I didn't get that wall jump fast enough. And then now we're going to move on to another skip, which is the vent drop. This was also patched out, or believed to be patched out, but the new world record holder actually managed it on current patch. So by grabbing that vent and dropping, we can actually survive that. And we have to jump into here to trigger 6 to pull that. I think I did that enough. We'll find out. Oh, come on. Come on. This game is very, very wonky with its jumping. And grabbing. I'm waiting to hear that casket start to get pulled by 6. There it is. Yep, we missed it. We missed our ride.
I can't believe the bus left without us. That's messed up.
But she pushes it back for us when she realizes we aren't in it. And on we go. Please use the key. Thank you.
Do you acquire a new key every time, or is it just like you just re-manifest the key into your pocket?
New key every time.
That's wild. I kind of just assumed keys like appeared out of thin air.
Ooh, almost missed that. Alright. Now we're coming up on everyone's favorite skip, the butt skip.
Yo, eyes emoji? Hold on.
So we're going to be looking and paying attention to the doctor's butt and waiting for it to drop at a certain point. And then that's how we know that it's safe to go.
Yo, he's gonna drop it like it's hot. Good for him. What a lad.
First he's going to check that table while I do some stuff in the background here. We're going to jump up here, get this fuse, and he's going to see us. And we're going to chill right here, and this is where we're going to wait for the butt to drop.
It's already twerking.
And go.
Good for him.
Run into here, restart to checkpoint. That gets the aggro off of us. And starts us over here with the fuse. So for this chase, you're actually slowed down a bit. If you can stay in front of 6, 6 will give you a boost forward, because 6 is faster than you here. But it's pretty difficult to stay in front of her the whole time. Jump there to trigger him to do a swipe. And then everybody say goodbye to the doctor, because we will not be seeing the doctor anymore.
Goodbye, Doctor. Good luck on all your twerking endeavors. I believe in you. You're gonna be the best baddie in the club.
They're on fire, actually.
There's clubs in hell, don't worry about it. What else are they gonna do there, you know?
It's true.
That's one of the 7 levels of purgatory is the club.
And there
I
we
believe
actually...
it'd be like
Sorry, we pull 6 away from that, but if you just sit there and let 6 stand in front of the furnace, she will actually warm her hands up on his burning body.
honestly, queen stuff. Queen
Yep.
stuff right there. That's a great question, Indy. Unfortunately, I don't know. I haven't been there yet, but if I ever die and see it come back, I'll let you know. I just heard stories about it. But if you'd like to, I do have a copy. I do have a copy of all of the what is it called? What is the book called? Oh my god, my brain's not working. I'm gonna think about this.
We are on chapter 4 now.
The Matrix trilogy?
No, hold on, I got I'm just gonna Google it, sorry. My brain's not working, straight up.
Coming up on a really fun skip here. We're going to flashlight cancel, which means we're going to pull out the flashlight as this triggers, which lets us keep moving rather than being stunned. And now you're going to get to see that that dude was sitting in the TV the whole time. Another restart to checkpoint to get 6 caught up with us.
The Divine Comedy, there we go. Sorry, I have a copy of the Divine Comedy, so if you need to borrow it, let me know, I'll mail it to you. I had to think about it, I was like, what is it called? My brain stopped working. It's power ADHD, folks.
So we're coming up on a really cool skip. This is the elevator skip. It's really cool, but it's also really cursed for me. I don't seem to have, like, other people don't seem to have an issue with it, but I get soft locked on this quite often. Hopefully that will not happen this time, but we're gonna ride the elevator up, and then we're gonna make it go down, and then we're gonna leap off of it and die because I didn't get a good jump.
Is that like, do you take like, do you just die from jumping from certain heights or something? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's falling damage essentially. Woo!
I kind of thought you were invincible at this point, darn.
So we go up again. The timing on the jump out of the elevator is pretty tight. Nope, that's another death.
Oh. Trying to go
see
what the club is. I see how it is. It's like, the doctor's in the club, gotta go see.
Gotta go join, yep, exactly. Come on, let's get this. I think I'm jumping too late.
Gotta get it just right. Just like I like my porridge.
Nope. That one was too early, because I actually bonked my head on that one. Sai, you have issues with this too? Good, I'm glad it's not just me. On my last run I got this first try, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. But this is payback for getting it on my first try. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to do it differently. It's a really cool skip, which is it's really unfortunate. I'm gonna try one more time, but I'm gonna jump much later, which will just mean a longer climb, I think. Hopefully, if I make the jump. I don't normally have this much trouble on this. So, wait. Go. So we didn't die that time, but we have to climb all the way up. You can actually get a jump where you can land all the way up here at the very top, which is what I was trying to do. We're going to turn on our flashlight, which is going to cancel our fall animation here. And we're going to turn around and jump to the elevator, and we did not get soft locked.
Let's go, no soft locks.
So that skips doing an entire puzzle.
I love that for us.
And here we're going to take an intentional death. 6 just randomly shows up over here. There we go. So we swung far enough to get the checkpoint, and then we die, but we respawn on the other side.
Nice.
It's possible to actually jump over the railing and not die, but you have to pull the crank a little bit first. I'm gonna try to get another wall jump here. Nope, not gonna get it.
6 was so impatient. Like, right after the first wall jump try,
Yep.
she just stood there, was like, come on!
Come on!
Quit wasting your time!
Wall jumps are really, really difficult. There's several other wall jumps that you can do that I don't do, because you can't do a full jump. You have to do a partial jump. And then hold the same direction up against the wall as you're doing that partial jump, and then jump off of it and use specific directions in order to get exactly where you need to be.
It sounds like wall jumping in Super Metroid, and I already don't like it.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I'm going to attempt to skip here. I'm going to try to skip a cutscene. I've never successfully landed this skip. I know how it works, but I've never succeeded in doing it. So we're going to go up into the background here. And we're going to sit on this board for a bit, wait for the rubble to settle. Did I get it? I don't think I got it. No, I didn't get it. If you fall in just the right spot, you can actually skip triggering this cutscene. And you skip breaking the flashlight, which allows you to keep the flashlight for this next part and give yourself a flashlight cancel to get out of the cutscene. And instead of rescuing 6, we just leave her trapped under the rubble. It's fine.
She'll be
Find her
fine.
own way out.
Yeah, she'll dig herself out. She's a real queen.
Yeah.
She's already saved herself, what, twice? Put her own raincoat on?
At
Like,
least.
come on.
At least.
I believe in her. You're too busy glitching into the Matrix. She'll be alright.
That took abnormally long.
But the way the TV screen was like moving and changing, it looked like there was like a big like roundish blob at the top there, and I was like, "Yo, are we seeing hell? Are we seeing the doctor? Is he doing well?"
Well, we are going to actually reach the door this time. And we're going to see what is behind this door.
Behind door number 1.
But we're going to skip the cutscene.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
But needless to say, this is what was behind that door.
Yo, my Tinder date's here. Let's go. Hold on, where are you going?
We are going to run the hell away from that. And hide under this bed.
Don't worry, he loves children. He'll play hide and seek with you. That's why we matched so well. And he got all dressed up for me too. Man, what a champ.
And everybody say goodbye to 6.
Goodbye, 6. I'll see you later.
6 is now just a remnant of electricity.
I can't believe she just ran off my Tinder date. Oh. wild.
And now we're going to be doing a bunch of TV stuff. So here's TV Hell.
Yeah, alright. This is the 6th level.
Yep, we're going to leave
of
TV Hell
Purgatory.
because it's scary in there. And now we have the power to traverse TVs.
Yo, let's go. Big Persona 4 vibes going on. Big fan.
There we go.
We can make that happen, Scholar. We just need to mute the background music and just play some Persona 4 music instead, and it'll be perfect.
Okay. We're about to get our next tool. So we lost our flashlight, but we're going to gain. Let's see if I can get this fall cancel. Nope. A remote. Now we can turn on TVs.
I love that for us.
Now, this part, there's a couple ways to do it. I do it the slightly slower way. We pull this, we get it about to the center where you normally jump the gap, but instead of going back through the TV, we just restart the checkpoint, because the cart stays exactly where it is. And we would normally come back out of that TV and go back to the cart, so we just restart and don't have to actually turn on the other TV and make our way back here. There's our cart, right where we placed it. Jump across. And now, I told you beforehand that my goal is to yeet the mug.
Yo, we yeeting the mug?
We're yeeting the mug.
Oh yeah. Where you at, mug? You get ready to get yeeted. Yoed on him.
So normally we would use the TV out there. Instead, we're going to take this mug, yeet it, because it's an a-hole, and then we're going to make this jump. We're going to make this jump. Nope, I said make the jump. This is a jump that I struggle with. In my previous run, my previous PB, I've wasted an entire minute here trying to get this dang jump. There it is.
Yo, first try, baby. Let's go. First try.
Jump that gap. Normally I would jump here. Okay, I did it anyway. Oh no! What?
Oh no!
Come on! I made the risky jump.
Thing you were talking about.
I made the risky jump and then I missed the just casual jump.
You got a risky for the biscuit. It's okay. It's okay. The biscuit is delicious.
Alright, and now here's some new enemies. Humans. We're going to turn off their TV. They're going to get very angry and chase after the other TV.
Just face planed into the nether. Okay.
Yep. Weird thing here, if you don't press a button there, you actually just fall off. It seems like it's like a cutscene. It's not. It absolutely is not a cutscene. If you don't press a button, it just lets you fall.
The game said, "Are you awake? Are you hitting buttons?"
Exactly.
Those poor clothespins. I can't believe you're just yeeting them off.
I know. We eat a lot of things in this game.
I mean, it's not like anybody's hanging their clothes anyway. It's pouring down rain.
True.
Yo, they're practicing for the diving team. Good for them. Good for them.
Oh, I got the fall cancel there. There's a skip here. This is the most cursed. I cannot get this skip. I've gotten it several times, but like, as far as consistency goes, it saves about 8 seconds, and is just incredibly inconsistent for me. You would normally fall down onto that window pane, and then jump around the little part guarding the window on top, and land inside the window. But I always just bonk off to the top and fall, so we don't do that one. Get another friend here. It was very slow this time. Normally they're like right up on you when you pull that switch. Here we go. Down the garbage chute.
Yummy. Love that for us.
And then we're going to do a bit of a super jump here. Instead of going to pick up that parcel on the side, we can just use the extra force it gives us to jump across. And now is one of the easiest skips. This is elevator clip. We're going to jump and grab. Oh look, we've clipped right through the bars. We're fine.
Okay. Physics do not exist. Got it.
Do not exist.
I was expecting that little doll on top of the box there to like do some stuff.
Yeah. Occasionally you get lucky and that doll is not on the box, which actually removes weight from the box. It makes it lighter and easier to push.
Live electricity on a wet floor?
Oh yeah.
There's so many like safety violations here.
Yep.
Where are the tenants' rights? What's going on? These poor people.
Normally you wouldn't be able to get to that door handle either, but there's a way that we slide into the door and it gives us a little bit of a boost to get it. This is a really cool skip, but it's really hard, so... I got it first try. Let's go!
First try, let's go. Whew. Stunting on today. Nothing but first tries, baby.
I'm going to try to get this fall cancel, even though it's dangerous. I got it! Let's go!
Let's go! Uh-oh, they're angry.
Turn that one on to distract them. Turn this one back on. So we can go through. We're almost out of TV land. And we made it.
Nice.
Still in Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is a long chapter.
There's a lot to do and a lot to see. It's alright.
Yep. Oh, and we found 6!
Alright, now I can confront her about stealing my Tinder date.
Tinder date stole her back.
Okay, that's fine. She needs a little more time to chill out and think about what she did. It's alright. Yo, he came back for me? Let's go? Hello, handsome. But also goodbye, handsome. Sorry about that.
Okay, we made it up there. Sometimes you can get pulled into the background there and it ends up causing you a death.
I was kind of expecting him to slither into the wall there and follow you like the next teacher did.
Instead, he's just right above us.
He's not a very smart man, but that's okay.
Alright. This is a little skip. Instead of pulling that stool, we can use the background there to get just enough height to grab that table. And we're out.
Nice.
But Tender Date is not done with us yet. This train is the absolute worst on controller. I don't know about keyboard, because I play on controller mostly. But each one of these little benches will pull you toward them. It's like they have their own gravity. It's very weird.
I wonder what his Tinder bio would say. It'd be like 8'9", loves to hang out with children, and used to be a teacher, and now is retired, and
Clearly likes trains.
yeah, looking to cozy up on a train and share a cup of tea. And his other favorite activities are things such as going through the TVs, watching TV, repairing TVs, buying TVs. He's a TV enthusiast, you see.
Here we go. And we escape.
Yo, tall, dark, well dressed. Hell yeah. That's my kind of Tinder date. I've honestly never used Tinder. Gonna be real. Like, my partner and I met through the internet
Safe.
and speedrunning, so I don't know what Tinder is like. No clue.
So there we exit to main menu, because it allows us to pick up this remote, which we normally wouldn't be able to pick up. And it allows us to do this weird skippy movement. I don't know how to describe it.
You're stuttering.
Yeah, stuttering movement. And gives us way more speed. We're gonna get rid of it. Normally you can actually take it up to the next level with you, so you can take it up here with you. But I find that I struggle to get much speed off of it when I do. Doesn't
Oh
seem to
yeah,
work
he
quite
loves
the same.
long walks on a train. Let's go. I'm obsessed with Tinder Date, man. He's my new favorite character.
Well, we haven't met the real protagonist of the game, which is the bowl. But we'll meet them soon.
That's okay. No one else can be in my heart. It's Tinder Date Man forever. I'll invite you all to the wedding, don't worry.
Restart from checkpoint. And we took off our hat.
The hat was snatched.
So now,
Okay, but
go ahead.
I was saying, what if he just lovingly places his hat on your head instead?
That would be pretty cute. You can
Yeah.
actually unlock his hat. But for this part, all we're doing is holding that direction and matching whichever direction he is facing. Which, weirdly, you can actually keep holding W, or, up, even when you're holding left or right. So diagonals seem to work for some reason. And it's always the same, so it's the easiest boss fight ever. You can do it with your eyes closed. It's still cool. I still love it.
Hey, this is really cool. I like the effects on them, the particle effects that are floating around.
And that is the end of our Tender Date.
It was such a good one, too. Don't worry, I'll call you later. I hope he doesn't ghost me.
And now we have some major power upgrades. We're We're going to bend these buildings to our will.
That's wild. Is it just for this, like, this particular cutscene part right here, or do you remain to have the power to move the
It's just
buildings?
this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Float off into the distance there and restart checkpoint. Which starts us off inside. And now we're back in the hallway that we normally see in the TV. But we're actually there.
I was about to say, yo, the air quality looks great, and then I saw the particles and went, never mind.
It's all purpley and floaty in here.
Everything is floating.
This part I do kind of weird, because I use my pinky on the keyboard while I use the controller with my other hands, or with the rest of my hands, because these stairs can be a little tricky on analog stick. It'd be easy to fall off.
Do you have to, like, dash through the doors in a certain pattern here?
Yes, so normally you would follow the music. In our case, we know what the pattern is, so we just do the pattern. But we actually screw up the pattern on purpose because it gets us closer to the door that we need to be in to start. So I'm going to do the same thing in this next one. I'm going to go in the wrong door, which will make me come out of the right door, so then I can just immediately turn around again.
That's actually really cool.
That was something that was found semi-recently, within the last year or so. Can I please push this door? Thank you. We've got one more room of that. This one doesn't have any tricks as far as going back and forth. We just have to go through the correct doors. But we will jump over this gap, which is scary. Yep. It's a pretty tight jump. Normally you would push that plank down in the middle, but we just jump that gap instead. You can jump it in like 2 different places, I think. I usually do it by the wall. Like that. That's the end of our purple rooms, or at least purple door rooms. And now we're going to go meet back up with our buddy 6, who is totally fine. So our goal right now is to destroy this music box because we believe that it is causing 6's transformation and control. Oddly, during this part, we have infinite stamina, so we can just continuously jump. And here's the bowl! Save the bowl!
The ball!
We saved it. We saved the bowl.
Thank God. I was worried about it.
We joke in the community about denying runs that don't save the bowl.
I'm down. I support that, actually.
We're very near the end. restart checkpoint to skip over some of the cutscenes here.
We love cutscene skipping here. Don't need cutscenes, need to save time.
Exactly. And we get to do that one more time. There we go. We almost defeated 6.
I'm getting my revenge from her stealing my Tinder date. It feels very satisfying. Oh, you're like character's really close to the front now. You can actually like really see him.
Yeah.
No, she got yoted. Holy moly. I was not expecting that. I kind of expected her to like crumble like all the other bosses did, but nah. She yoted. Whoa, holy. The effects in this game are just so cool.
They're so cool. I love this game so much. Just everything about it. And 6 is back to normal!
Yay!
And for the next section, we randomly have infinite stamina again. So we're going to be jumping a lot, and 6 is going to be dying a lot, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, let's go. Sounds like a cozy time through the organ tunnels.
Organ tunnels, yeah.
I mean, I've put thousands of hours into Binding of Isaac, so I'm very used to seeing organ tunnels and stuff, but like...
There.
This is definitely a... Ooh, 6 getting destroyed. She just pops back out of nowhere.
Pops back out of nowhere.
And then gets yoted again immediately.
And again. I've actually had her spawn as I jumped that gap and killed me because of it. She spawned right in front of me.
Oh. I love how now she's leaving you behind.
Can I please run? Please, game? I pressed the run button. Please run. Hey, thanks, game. Thank you. So, this game, you have to repress the run button a lot. For some reason, it doesn't kick in sometimes. So even though I repressed it there, I didn't repress it at the right time, I guess. So my character was just walking instead of running.
Huh. Wow, she caught you. She felt bad about it.
Yeah. Now we're gonna make it out. We're gonna go through that little door over there.
She's taking a real long time to pull you up, though. It's a little anxiety-inducing. Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah. She said no.
She dropped.
Yep.
Excuse me? Pardon? Don't pull a Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Turn around and come. What are you doing? No, come back.
Just leaves us to die in the flesh tunnels.
There are words I cannot say on this channel that would properly describe what she just did. You can fill in the blanks, folks.
And we are coming up on final time. Only 5 minutes behind PB. So for this, we're going to run left. We're going to do 2 hops. Then we're going to run back to the right, and there's going to be a mountain that spawns. Woohoo! With a chair on it. And I'm going to touch the chair, and that's time.
Are you now the king of the flesh tunnels? Is that what's going on?
Kind of? Maybe? There's a lot of lore videos about this game. I have not watched them. I should. Because I've heard a lot of good things about the lore videos. But I just have not done it yet. And I kind of like not knowing, personally. We'll let this last little bit play out for just about a minute or so.
I'm invested. You have to let it play out.
In the meantime, if you like what you saw, I do this on my channel on twitch.tv/enbyzee all the time. I'm doing speedruns of this game, Hamtaro, Super Lesbian Animal RPG, Downhill, Lonely Mountain Downhill, and Indiana Jones right now. So 5 games at the moment. And yeah, I'd appreciate if you stop by, say hi, chit chat. I promise that I usually do better than this, but it was still a pretty decent run.
Wait, did we just transform into Tinder date man?
Well, we're getting older.
Oh, okay. I was like, he looked kind of tall, kind of handsome, and I was like, is this a time paradox thing? Are you turning into Tinder date man? I mean, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time, so it worked out perfectly.
And indeed, it is a paradox.
We're the Tinder date man!
We are Tinder date man, yes.
Okay, but honestly, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'll still love him. Oh, that explains why then he wanted to kidnap Six, because she left him behind in the like time paradox thing, so he's pissed and he's like, I'm gonna get you.
That's one theory, yeah. Another theory is that Six left him behind because she recognized him.
She knew that it was gonna happen, so she's just like, nope, yeet. I'm gonna leave you here forever.
And that's it. That's the end.
What a great game. Holy moly. This
Very
was
good
such
game.
a good showcase. I'm so glad I got to do this.
Thanks for being here with me.
Thank you for letting me be a complete fool for the past hour and a half. Again, if you haven't already, please follow enbyzee on Twitch, because this is a great game, and Super Lesbian Animal RPG is also a great game, so definitely go give them a follow.
I forgot there is a secret scene.
Yo, as emoji?
It's very short.
A secret scene? Let's go. Oh.
So this is showing us how Six ended up where she is in the beginning of Little Nightmares 1.
Oh.
And there's her hunger. Yep. You get that for collecting all the hats, I think. Hats and glitching remains.
That's so cool. What a fantastic game. Thank
Very
you.
cool.
Thank you so much for showing this for us and being with us here
Yeah.
today. Holy moly.
Thanks for having me on.
Hey, hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today on Attract Mode. We do these every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in submitting to Attract Mode, you can use !Attract Mode in the chat. If you have anything that you would like to showcase on the channel, if you just do speedruns, do you paint murals, do you compose music, do you want to bake some goods on the stream, anything video game related, please submit it to us. We would love to showcase you on this channel. And that's pretty much almost everything from us today. I believe I should also shout out our upcoming marathon. Lady Arcader's Super Showcase is back for 2023. July 6th to July 9th, we are raising money for CARE. Submissions and volunteer applications are now open, and we're looking for showcases and volunteers of all kinds. So challenge runs, high score runs, deep dive into the fall of Raccoon City, maybe anything else specific. If you have a horror game you want to show off, if you have you want to do something Xenoblade related, I'm pretty sure Pakol would love you forever if you did. Go ahead and submit it to us. We would love to have you help us. If you also want to volunteer for us, please volunteer. We always need extra hands. I love working with so many of the talented and amazing women in this community, and if you just would like to build some marathon skills, if you've never volunteered for an event before, definitely volunteer for us. We'll teach you anything you need to know. Do not be shy. Please come join us. On Thursday, May the 4th, we're going to be doing a Star Wars night for Attract mode. So look forward to that. It's not on the stream right now because we haven't cemented the information, but that will be coming out soon. So definitely keep an eye out for that on Thursday. It will be 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, you can also join our public Discord to get any announcements that we have for upcoming showcases. And you can also get a link to the private Discord if you reach out to us. So if you're a woman in gaming and you would like to join us, definitely feel free to join the public Discord and hit us up. We'll get you a link to the private Discord. Stick around for the raid. We have a raid coming up. We're going to be raiding the Celeste community, who is doing Archie-thon this weekend. Really great community with really great people, and we want to give them all the love and support that we have. So definitely stick around for that raid. And we will see you all on Thursday. Bye-bye, everybody.